Welcome back. Research shows some of the happiest people are also the most grateful. But gratitude can be, well, an abstract concept for children, especially in the complicated world we live in. So as your family gathers for the holidays, why not make showing gratitude one of your traditions that sticks? Grace Bastidas is the editor-in-chief for Parents, joins me now with some advice on how to steer kids to the thankful side of life. It is true that when you are grateful, there's little room for anything negative because a grateful heart keeps you full, right? So what are some of the examples that parents and caregivers can do to show kids gratitude on a daily basis and then encourage them to do the same?
Well, thank you so much for having me on. And, gratitude can be an abstract concept for kids, as you said. So parents and caregivers can really lead the way by making sure you say please and thank you. Thanks for that hug. It made me feel great. You can also work gratitude into daily conversations about everyday things. We're lucky to have a nice home. Look at that amazing sunset. And kids as young as 2 or 3 can participate. Just know that at this age, their gratitude extends more to specific objects, pets, and people. In my house, we make it part of our daily conversation at dinner time by going around the table, talking about the good things that happen to us. And really, the trick is to let kids lead the way instead of telling them what they should be grateful for. And by age 4, kids can start to understand being thankful for acts of kindness and love and care. And really, gratitude helps them to look on the bright side of things, which is really helpful in this complicated world we live in.
Oh, for sure. And gratitude as an action, I think that's what's so important. We are grateful for what we have, so we are going to give back to others and making it a family thing. What are other ways that you can involve your kids in these kind of gratitude boosting activities?
Well, one thing you can do is have kids help around the house, have them pitch in with simple chores like feeding the dog or emptying the dishwasher. And by helping out, they're likelier to feel more grateful and more appreciative of your efforts. They can also write thank you notes. Even if your kid can't write, they can draw or they can dictate a note to you. Just the act of saying this out loud will help them feel more grateful. And this is a really great time of year to find a goodwill project, figure out some way they can participate in helping someone else. It can be as simple as making cookies for a neighbor. And as you mix those ingredients, talk about how happy the recipient will feel. And these simple acts of kindness really help in boosting gratitude. And then I know it's gift giving season, but you can also practice saying no. And this is a hard one because kids want a lot of stuff, toys and treats and doodads. And saying no will make those yeses feel even more special when your child does get their wish. And this way you can put more emphasis on the holiday season, making cookies, visiting relatives, decorating the tree, lighting the menorah. All of those things are moments that your kid will remember most.
I think it's interesting because while we're talking about teaching gratitude to children, I think oftentimes as adults, we forget too that gratitude is really important. It's a daily thing in our lives. How important, though, is it for the parents and the caregivers to be the role model for their children?
Well, kids are constantly watching and copying what you do. So it's really important to not just say it's important to be grateful, but show them what that looks like. And, as we said, it really boosts happiness and optimism. And who doesn't need more of that or want more of that? And beyond Thanksgiving, I know Thanksgiving is a time where we sit and talk about how grateful we are, but beyond Thanksgiving, there's so much to do. And it's just a feel good thing to think about and to appreciate everything we have.
So true. Being kind and being appreciative. It is